today we are going to learn how to prepare organic scrub. There are varieties of ways to exfoliate our skin. Organic scrub is identified as one of the most skin nourishing methods. Organic scrub is made from skin nourishing ingredients such as coffee, sugar, salt, coconut oil, shea butter, oatmeal, and so on. This essentially replenish and rejuvenate the skin. Okay, we have different types of scrubs. We have the sugar scrub, the coffee scrub, we have the salt-based scrub, and a fruity scrub. So in our training, for this practical, we are going to prepare a whitening scrub, which is the mixture of a sugar scrub and a coffee scrub. Okay, let's get started. Okay, in preparing our whitening scrub, these are the things we are going to need. Firstly, you get your bowl, your mixing bowl. You get a very clean bowl. Okay, then you get, this is e-wax. This is our e-wax. I don't know if you can see it very well. This is our e-wax. Then this is a whitening glycerin. This is a whitening glycerin. This is a 7 days whitening oil. This is our sugar. Can you see? This is our sugar. This is coffee. This is our coffee. This is our sweet almond. I'll be using sweet almond oil for this preparation. You can use any carrier oil. Is either you use the olive oil, coconut oil, avocado oil, or sweet almond. So I will be using sweet almond because sweet almond is one of the best skin brightening oils. Then this is our rose water. This is vitamin E oil, and lastly our fragrance oil, so that your scrub is going to smell nice. Okay, and now you need to know that all these have their measurements. It has to be measured accurately. This sugar is, this is 100 grams of sugar. Okay, this is 100 grams. You need to measure it. This is 100 grams of sugar. And this is our coffee. Our coffee is 10 grams. Coffee is one of the best whitening exfoliating agents. So that's why we are mixing both the sugar and coffee together in preparing our whitening scrub. Okay. So you get a mixing bowl. Now these are oils. This is our e-wax. This is our e-wax, and we are going to add 100 grams of e-wax. So our oils are going to be 5 ml each. This sweet almond oil and this whitening glycerin. We are adding 5 ml of this oil each. 5 ml. This measuring spoon is 5 ml. So we add in 5 ml of our sweet almond oil. We had 5 ml of our whitening glycerin. So these are oils. We are going to add this e-wax to this oil and melt it in a low heat using a double boiler. Double boiler means you get a big pot, you pour water inside, and then place this inside that water and make your fire, your heat, make it very low till these two melt together. You melt your e-wax together with the oil, the sweet almond oil and the whitening glycerin. Now we had 5 ml each. You pour it inside and leave it until it melts. The e-wax and the oil begins to melt together. And please note, the pot you will be using for this, you can no longer use it to cook. The pot you use to melt your e-wax can no longer be used for cooking. Oil. This is the e-wax and the sweet almond oil and the whitening glycerin that has been melted. We had 5 ml rose water. This rose water also will be heated. Then we pour the heated rose water inside the melted hot oil. Can you see? This is how it looks like. It's just like we are preparing a base cream. This is how it looks like. Then you stir. Before we stir this inside, we are going to mix it. We mix the sugar and the coffee. Okay. We are going to mix our sugar and coffee together like this. We let it cool. So let it cool a bit. You can see it's very hot, still very hot. Then we had our vitamin E oil, 1 tablespoon of vitamin E oil. We had 1 tablespoon of vitamin E oil, and this brightening oil. Okay, I haven't had the 5 ml of glowing oil. You see, this must have cooled a bit. Then we stir in sugar and the coffee, the mixed sugar and coffee. Then we stir in and we mix. Wow, this is already looking yummy. Oh my god, this is beautiful. Then our whitening scrub is ready. Make sure you stir very well. This is our whitening scrub, and this scrub is for all skin types. This is a very good nourishing exfoliating agent for the skin. In order for it to mix well, you can use your hand mixer. I wouldn't want to use the electric mixer because it will form bubbles, so that's why I prefer this. If you don't have this, you can use your spoon to mix it, to stir it for a while, so that all the ingredients will mix properly. Just then, our scrub is ready. Okay, we had few drops of our fragrance oil. You had like 10 to 15 drops. You can use any flavor of your choice. This one I'm using is vanilla. Okay. Yeah, the scrub is still hot, so that's why it's very light like this. If you allow it to sit and cool, it will be thicker. As it gets cool, it becomes thicker. Now this is how our skin whitening body scrub. This can also be used on the face. It can also be used on the face. And please note, you don't scrub every day. You only use the scrub 3 times in a week at least. Except if you are acne prone, you can use it 5 days in a week. But for a normal person, if you have a smooth face like mine, you can just use it 2 or 3 times in a week. Someone is jealous because my face is smooth. Yeah, thank you. The electric mixer, because it will form bubbles, so that's why I prefer this. If you don't have this, you can use your spoon to mix it, to stir it for a while, so that all the ingredients will mix properly. Just then, our scrub is ready. Okay, we had few drops of our fragrance oil. You had like 10 to 15 drops. You can use any flavor of your choice. This one I'm using is vanilla. Okay. Yeah, the scrub is still hot, so that's why it's very light like this. If you allow it to sit and cool, it will be thicker. As it gets cool, it becomes thicker. Now this is how our skin whitening body scrub. This can also be used on the face. It can also be used on the face. And please note, you don't scrub every day. You only use the scrub 3 times in a week at least, except if you are acne prone. You can use it 5 days in a week, but for a normal person, if you have a smooth face like mine, you can just use it 2 or 3 times in a week. Someone is jealous because my face is smooth. Yeah,